obi bet me a video edia send ye. Obet me a video as an amateur video and we'll play it here. Bema man phone. So Abigail, so what you can do us a favor. Wait me a video now. They are sending. Young of another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, Bobie. Good evening.
Good evening, Pacha. First of free.
We are private Bechele.
Bechele. Okay, so. Okay, so Bechele situation there to say.
Masa, enye easy wahanamo. Enye easy piano paya kosa lines we no ya nyebi. See na me the eye me abroad is a mami bi a auto oye ko so pitua bi wo ye che wahanamo. Masa enye easy. Just okofa nam fi habo baya na semnesi ye. Oh hu de odi ye. Okay,
so da be no de nam ne buy.
Or the okofa nam no Thursday.
Ena ne light do me.
Ena ne light do me up to now. Up to now.
Okay, so
situation I will must say ya. Who do sika akwa fa nyama ba te wo tu beto anya kakra. Nothing we see a matter of end. Very very serious. Serious. I didn't know Ansah yen to Yakita. It's a dent in sir.
Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, but also so baby or no light, wunya light, right?
Name ya light, ya light. Na ya wo under afienya. It almost ya ko afienya UCD. Mata obinum sore ahomachi. Ekoya omugo salai sa na ye no mutameki. Okay. Mata ugo do one man you been that catch us sa we.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Now Musa Gaza says keep on the great work. Okay, so thank you. Innocent Kujo says, Commander, the whole Ashaiman market area is in total darkness. Then I have a friend from Tema Community 1 who say we have light here. Okay, so Tema Community 1 situation. Okay, hello?
Hello?
Pacho, you're first of referring.
You're from Alex Kokuta, I'm Fifi Dansuma.
Dansuma situation to say, boy, and Kobo.
Dansuma situation, baby, if you say, you see a koto, a crop for be any light of now, or Mukoto credit now. Opening and small. Omunya, you near be so out of 50 Ghana City or the Begu so not 20 Ghana City in Abaso.
Yes, Matissa issues no and
20 Ghana opening and Abaso and I say Yako Bank near called Rosika, Nayako Pepo Frato, opening Yedu Bank is so a coeso bank Bosunato, Mati, Ghana City or bank or what check in a sign so the quiet so check so must check for city. That's what tell at your papa so queer Ghana now. You one day, just a Ghana money 30 was so bank is so what's at Ghana? What's the Bosuna say? Why? Why? I could President of the Vienna, but you're the man or money you. Only Yam made us say.
Very sad situation. Eh? Alex, Wasso says we don't have light in Ashaiman. Okay, so hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, I'm Pacho, your first of referring.
Lawrence from Tema New Town.
Tema New Town.
Yeah, we are in total darkness.
Tema New Town. Na munya light in to na say
the whole Tema New Town.
Okay, and what Kwabena be wo Kotobia wanya bi?
We dey our na call off.
Okay, momo dia no nyese bia okopel light at on no wunya bi.
But power no na call off.
E call off. Time be e call off.
Around 7 p.m.
Around 7 p.m. E what Tema New Town.
New Town, yeah.
But light dey munya bi to, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, so issues about say obey me at all light, you know. Tema New Town situation is okay, but then lights off now SO. Frederica says yes, so Ashaiman is true. Ashaiman market total darkness. I'm now in queue trying to buy my prepaid light. Okay, hello.
Bobie.
Pacho, your first of free.
Yeah, that's actually.
Okay, Pacho, why you know volume number from Kakra?
But I think
Okay, mpacha.
Bobie won't say the Martinia Juma farm or Yeboa. Because more to well, yet
Mpacha say.
The Martinia Juma Moyeboa or my way.
Yes, sir.
We think could you find that he had to wrestler.
Okay.
One say Bobie a light a Juma as some more came. Yenina as for beyond by any been more while. Then the end it the station Tiane Akafa. But soon I almost found how many can. I did a machine here, a year Juma, a little viewer, a singing bang. And see a banner mistake in the bar. My young cheerable near Fansu. But soon I didn't find how many different cars, as I think be Cosua say Biama. Yes, Yomo. Now, my teacher,
yeah, but many are also 2 months say, Obuawa, Nematre, or Yere, make us say, Ebia, the Unya Tubo to Munyabi, what Tony Diane Kakra. Adriania, Ebion bet me a dinner 2 days now. Wakoshiagu.
I will be an idiot.
So, and you should understand, say, a com a many penny break.
No, an idiot.
And the idea won't any answer mount. Obo, come to an enema 2 days, a serious man.
Bobie, I asked my Nina, okay, and every summer now can. Because you'll be a different boca, you'll quite you ma, a week clean out the end or you can see. Ansah now, in a car. But I say, yes, cabin or Sadiko.
You're not any Brenna Banner.
Sir, and she better moon and Yabu say, machine dear, and the me call Meno, and then the last week, because Tom like to say, I'm not like to say, can see this also. I didn't take much in Bosumas and Tomatin Nefi.
Okay. All right, Medase. Good. Okay. So, such a sense is the whole time from Committee 1 to Committee 25, no prepaid to buy. Abdul Rashid Sawadogo says, hello guys, good evening to you all watching you live from Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. Okay, so that is America for Nibiaba. My call says, Bobie, we can't buy light to Kumasia to so hello.
Hello. Good evening, Commander.
Yes, sir. Your friends are free.
Where Baba Yidi Jama Islamic University Tempress.
Okay, Baba.
Yo, where you made us Nejuma Pa with the boy, my Ghana. Never could I imagine say, I do me Jayamo or more facing problem. But one Nipana or Becas, I said, Baba,
baby, I want to hello,
because Nipana,
hello, Baba. Baby, I want no problem or one problem. No, let's deal with the problems.
Problem, because Ube do ye has here side fan light no.
Emphasize.
Ube do at ye first one a chingano a debanya light no.
Okay,
light no.
Baby, if you are
no face problem, no more cow catch up.
Hello, please. If you are no a light room,
light me, baby, I'm what you light war.
When you light at all,
me my light up, my
what on no vendor one and sell cotton or ACG office?
No vendor.
Oh, okay, all right. So, which means now, on the situation, Mamma area now one a dini bill.
I drink no.
Okay, so I drink no issues no a year better, but okay, all right. Thank you so much, Baba. All right, so yeah. I'm out for now. But the point is, obi ani brea edibre. So be the Nadian and safe fridge mu and I mean, yeah. Now this quick text message from Leslie Mante Donko says, Bobie, the problem is bigger than we think. The ECG boss today in a press conference says he can't either deny or confirm a hack into their systems. The truth is that there is a cyber attack on their system, which has affected not even only customers, but internal ACG staff can't even work. They have internal network issues. You can verify this. Question again. What is PURC saying in all this as a regulator? All they know is quick to announce new tariffs. And yeah, I think he has a point there. But the other side of the matter, because I've heard them talking about backups and all that. Some of us, you need that technical acumen to understand what they are talking about, the backups and all that. But I think as a country, and you many be wa yetimi boa ye ho sie say ebetimi esi. So which means all this while no from time Kwame Nkrumah ja ECG my no one man that gonna say and as omo anye provision say a debi bedru system we betimi a break it down system we break it down what do we do what is the next option for us and I think that is where the problem is coming from because say your mind na say yentimi ndwene yentimi nyahwe yentimi I mean it's sad. It's sad and you know na ama anibre aba ekromo kakra. So now my main yes issues with text messages kakra but our friend Kojo says Bobie since Wednesday our lights went off but we have tried as much as we can to buy prepaid even today. Nothing could be. The PDS meters are really disturbing us. Can you imagine? We have no light since Wednesday, but our meter is reading negative 11 Ghana cedis, which will be deducted when we have access to buy prepaid again. This PDS involvement in our energy sector, no. I'm out for Kanwasem pow. I'm out for Kanwasem. Okay, so. Commander, I sent you a message last Thursday on your program that my units remain 0.25 since it got finished on later. We have been in darkness till date. Per your callers, some vendors had it, but not at Nima, where I am staying. Okay, so Nima, there is a problem at Nima. They are not getting light to buy. Togbi Badasu says Akufo-Addo said Ghanaians are lucky to have him as president, and I agree with him. I also say he's lucky to be president in a hypocritically coward country like Ghana. Okay, so all right, so that is Togbi Badasu. Now, Baronzi says first in history, prepaid is we can't find prepaid in a country like Ghana. You have money, but you can't buy. Okay, so Roland says will be a good work here. I love the patience with which you interact with the callers. Okay, thank you. Now says Bobie today 4 has been increased though to 11. Petra and answered the no. Mon check mama. Also more increase. Just check it for me. Now Nanake Domekwe says I'm watching live from Columbus, Ohio, in the US of A. Thank you. Kunu says Commander, good evening. Please, I'm Kunu. Watching you live from Ashalboche. We have been searching for prepaid even this evening. No, round, and we are still sleeping in darkness for the past 3 days. Okay, so said na Ale Figo says Ashaman dear Esum Kabi ena omo etim. It's very interesting. Now Kojo says here in Kaneshi we are facing the same problems. So Kaneshi for they are facing the same. We are trying to say Benya ECG PRO no. Nyanka yene no afa bon komo kakra. And 70 BY Alexander says, Commander, I think Ghanaians should learn lesson from this. My question is, what is the meaning of form of Nana? Watching it live from Ontario, Canada. Well, I don't know. But the point is, say, in TCG order that they know. Obia to me and your projections. Say you say on my Ghana, you move yako prepaid. Then we must prepare. Assuming say a hackers crown, we must prepare. Say one day, onipa boni for be bet me entire system. No, yes sir. Okay, so nipa boni be entire system no more. What is the plan B? Here Burma citizens no at all. These are things we talk about common sense. And when you talk about common sense, somebody feels like you are insulting him. But we are common sense. And I don't think that this situation, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be seen like I'm defending the system. Because minim sebia previous administrations no omu meki provisions. Ebikura yenya problems like this, but because of those provisions need to know effect no. But currently, me I don't want to go back. Currently, Yembusa say I am biano. You are making provisions now. Now, talking about as you say, an actually could hack Electoral Commission network, but cannot fix ECG presumed hacking anyway. So Nana Kwacha says lights of Ewo Soko Bank Kumasi. So Kumasi for so are joining here and they are complaining. They are near purely lights off. Tetebi says a shaman lights out. Okay, Omonya Dum no kra, Omonya Dum. And Norbert here says Ghana Jegon. All right, Charles Senor says Akwetia lights off. Says here Menya three places from Tema area or lights off. Tema Newtown lights off. Akwetia right now lights off. Ashaiman right now lights off. Kumasi Sokobai lights off. And Aguna Swedru to lights off, and we don't know what is happening. Apart from say a man for enya a prepaid no and tono. And again, and Kanyano, ye dumno, after the Omo dumno kra. So the last says wrong people are managing the ECG. Just look at the minister. He has no idea about energy system. Now Gaffo says, well, the only thing that helped me is that I bought prepaid for like 2 months. Okay, so Otto, what he wants to say is Otto, I had a bit me son for 2 months, and you know the idea I save no. Okay, all right, thank you, Charles. Is here now. Remember what Joe Wise a video be and President a video be, and we are talking as much as we are talking about this light issue. Then we are talking about a employee, and a main issue, will be about Galamsey, and you been making revelations be actually. So you just take it easy, just relax, and let's have, because and then when someone for busa questions about Galamsey. Then my point is it true say any more yes idea no and say any more yes idea no? We know. Offer a media practitioners from Class FM. Ufa Class FM ni. Na de ne ko gina ba bi din a obabobon krofo din a kire wo uko City FM na for Omar Sanda ene other guys no a odom ko gina ba bi din a ombetimi abobo din a kire wo. The people involved in the Galamsey, they will tell you. When you pick a media practitioner from Peace FM, from Accra FM, from Joy FM, from Adom FM, from TV3, from Metro TV, Onia TV, Communinis, what Adom, OK FM. Ofre tikesi, miami ni tikesi Kwame Nkrumah. Opa ene tikesi Nkrumah sembia tikesi enim. I'm telling you, it's a fact. He's my brother. On him. But the problem is that nobody is ready to mention names because of fear, because of Yadimeba court, because of intimidations. Everybody is afraid. Everybody, nobody wants to get himself involved. Ebinom so media practitioners libi wa okobodin sesi e kombede no. Entiani o modin because e kombede no obodin a onsi obio. Into omo, but we will come and work on it. And now you will say in the bread diabetes to a Facebook. Yenim crofokro Ghana for and Obianka and then crofokromo yes adiano and then crofokromo yes adiano and then crofokromo yes adiano. And I doubt to say and you bet me issue videos, right? You are not too sure. You are not too sure. Say bet me issue videos. Yeah, I can tell. And your best struggle kakra. But okay, so be a audios no mum be audios no MIA be audios no MIA. So quick one. Now Obia sending me say Goyo now sells petrol at 11 cedis 10 pesos, up from 10 cedis 95, up from 10 cedis 95. Okay, is it true diesel has, however, been reduced by 50 pesos? Diesel is now selling at 13.99 cedis. Okay, so they have increased a year petrol and almost at a year diesel. So that is the information I'm getting though, and we will do our cross checks on this one quickly. Now, Now, another message from Leslie says, Bobie, it's likely the Nipabonini is within. That is the enemy at the ECG, is within the ECG system. Yes, and I think, sir, they are doing everything to sabotage the young man. What take you over the ECG, and that is what I'm hearing. Anyway, so then I read something from Minia Bema, Honorable Sam George, and so Neibia or no so 20. David Apple on Facebook says you have a dentist running an energy sector. What do you expect? Okay. Now, Patrick Nanakobi Mensa says, Bobie, sense and chroma time till 2016. This thing has never happened to Ghana before. They want to steal us. We will soon hear them telling us that they have spent millions of cedis solving these problems. Yes. For Akufo-Addo is a criminal. You see, when you have a president who is a criminal, and when you have a vice who is clueless, blockhead, empty, he has nothing in his head. I mean, very useless vice president. When you have such, he's a criminal. So always thinking how to dupe the country. And if I tell you, just understand that your president is a criminal. You have a president who is a criminal, and this is the first time Ghana caught this situation with that we have a president who is a criminal. He's a criminal. He's a criminal because a president of Otimima foreign company like Frontiers able dupe the whole country. That president is a criminal. Or a criminal. A president running armed robbery gang. A president flying your jet, your presidential jet with slave queens. He's a criminal. And you are suffering because of a criminal a president. You are suffering. That you have to put that thing here. Say you are struggling. Oh, bre, say Ghana need because your president is a criminal. And that is the reason why you are suffering. Odi or minor bonnet. So even with these ECG issues, so there are mistrust. People cannot trust even what they are telling us. Okay, so Joseph Latte says, Bobie, I bought 150 Ghana cedis on the 18th of July, and it got finished on the 9th of September, which is almost 2 months. But I bought the same 150 on the 9th of September, and it got finished on the 30th of September, which is not up to a month. This electricity at the Assembly. Rennie Lopez says this prepaid matter is held to the citizens, Commander. Yes, of course, it's true. Now, Ahmed says, please, my question is upon all this. If John Mahama comes to power in 2025, can they abuse him like Akufo-Addo? Akufo-Addo no abused John Mahama and his wife more than anybody. Akufo-Addo no personally, not even his supporters. Or no as Penia, no opposition, no. He insulted and denigrated the peers than anybody. Akufo-Addo was laughing at the late Professor Mills, not in the areas, no, or platforms, no. Today, when you do same to Akufo-Addo, they tell you, say, unim so penny. As a atamels, they are not otti, your friend say, and Kolana, Adiana, Domotremo, Omuchu. Obaka's one of the atamels no yakola. Akufo-Addo supporters to me share President Mills said him catch and say Ninsemna aye black no insane jot. When you say same today to Akufo-Addo, problem. I don't know whether they see Akufo-Addo more human than any other person, or I don't know. Jomama, dear, and one fine Jomama Ukruma. Okay, Judy Ansah says, Commander, even Otunfo is afraid to mention names. Well, maybe I know for diplomacy purposes, he decided not to mention names. Then we have Kofi Domprey says, Ghana is a joke. I've been living in the diaspora for almost 25 years and I've never experienced total darkness for a day. Kofi Domprey. Okay, so Samira says, at Wenchi, the family is doing well. And I don't know exactly what she's trying to communicate. Alidu Ganiu says, good evening. Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. Afo says, Newtown, somewhere, Fish Humble or whatever. Yadum and Kania. All right, so I'm out for sending me messages about areas of Dundum and Kania. Now, Frederick Ophiel says the fuel reduction is like robbing Peter to pay Paul. You take some 50 pesos from diesel, then you increase the petrol. I mean, you are back to the same scale. So they are just trying to make diesel cheaper because I'm out for Kasasa. So they took 50 pesos away, then 50 pesos normally to what do you call it? Petrol. So you know, and you're in circles and your boy and all right, so Judy Ansah says they are working hard to get PDS to take over the ECG again. Yes, I think that is what they are trying to do. Daniel Rahman says, sorry, Bobie, I'll send you a message, but forgot to tell you. Oh, okay, all right. Minimum be a message in free. Now, Prince Ansah Walker says, great show, Kwabena. David Apple says, you have a dentist. Okay, so I've touched on this one, and there is no need for me to touch on it again. And actually, we are having issues with our network. Even if your friends say ECG is struggling with their network, I mean, Accra FM Facebook page, I mean, it's normal that we have because you say you're green light and say Facebook, no, it's not working. But there's Juma and then metie this gentleman Joe Wise and about employment, and straight up you can tell that you are dealing with a very foolish man. You know, when you have somebody like what do you call him, Joe Wise, talking about employment, say, and yet a buying asset, and say obe create employment, and yet buying asset, yes, obe create employment. They are buying asset, yes, obe create enabling environment. Unfortunately, nipa no awani Joe Wise interview na Musano. A dear enabling environment ne kufado akreti eya mabunu edibe kreti omo adwuma. You set up NAPCO. What set up NAPCO no? Now we are on mining sika we and wagu no. Aban bia ba no de eya social intervention ba, we sustain it. What they are bonnet, you see, that the way Akufo-Addo Mercy do on my way bonnet no. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't understand it. Mamene ora dankanamwa enye juma ketua bimra ona epeni oda kopek ano eye fa wo ho asem petrol up, diesel down. Eja majo.
Commander.
Boko de menia.
Commander meteo nkache.
Mesho eja obika obi a sha wan corner.
Obiya o mai na dan corner
chale obiya sha wan corner obiya.
Me kai se ye mampanyi abedi e kire se medonya mi o se medonya mi economy.
Medonya mi.
Economy
medonya mi economy. Enye
okoni e de bo no femo ana wa ka medonya mi.
Enye better. Actually, dan kana man for struggle e okrum papa. People are struggling and especially food. We be an any bedim komo bi o se ekom deme. The better and it sounds so frustrating. I don't know whether we share same complaints.
Commander, So Uchia will be wo Crowe Muende. Na oh Anyeshe Ghana for a water and a bay okay. Indirectly Nipan wenya ebi etika fon bi no odi wenya ebi o mai ni tika na afa ba ebi ni bi e no odi na se o koye adwuma na bosome so a wa pe kakra de akofie no de wodi kofie last month they did the same figure now this month because of the rate of inflation, the rate of increase of prices of goods and services. Every time, no, the other can say the actual value of sikane kita ono. Esote. Enti, so now to me to cement. Everyone is a bag be eduno. Emra nenam 65 Ghana cedis. Oje ebi 2,000. Oje 700 in the year expenses are 7,003 ne beka no. Now to meet a cement bag 20. The same 2,000 no. We the same 700 in the ton chain. Now so koto cement 20. We sang can and net. Into 20 na nanka ubenya last month no.
Yeah.
This month obekono tends to be that each bag is worth 65 no. Echo 70. Into 75. 75 no. So workers are all top 10 750. Workers are all top 20 now all ton the previous month now. There is no 1,005. Enti usika ne kita on will lose 200 this also.
Straight.
For doing nothing wrong. And the commander, menim nipa ba ko betimi astinebo other than say be ebi omo galamse yi ayefo aye tuko
anyway
and corruption no so etai mu a say ye nya sika no twiku na say wo bobra say the nurse for doctor for teacher for ye nuanom Uber drivers a omo income menye sure say e kosoro sa taxi truck drivers typical Ghanaian na anyhow you look at it no system no sabe emia yen pa obi en ntimi
so
without stealing.
So chief, straight to the point. 11 yes say a year petrol co 11 plus and almost okay 11 cedis 10 pesos and a diesel drop it to 13 cedis 99 pesos. At the end of man Kobasa.
Well, Commander, of a truth, petrol also take akra the previous window, no? The September 2nd window, no? Entina 11, no? And a tiba 10.90. And Menowo Kasei, assign a call 11.10. And what it means in this for petrol, no? Bear 20 pesos worth a day. Assign a bedaso. Diesel, nay, 14.4, 14.5. And the average route 13.99, no? Into meaning and no 40-50 pesos worth to be every so. What happens with the two products, no? Almost demand points. There are certain times that because of heating, and you would demand a lot more. The other kind is gas oil, no, diesel, no.
Yeah.
There are certain times in Joshua over here petrol, no. There's a lot more demand for petrol because people are moving around. Airport or aviation systems pick up and so now ships any vessel a transported cargo, no. Sometimes almost demand no rise. Yeah, the refineries into a demand and supply function basically. Say petrol demand a cost rock a buono is likely say because sana demand no drop here. Not supply no remain constant, Commander. likely say a born basic from but my mention was saying.
Mm-hmm.
The major countries across the world that said almost petrol board got affected by international market developments. The other kind is geopolitical developments. United States, UK, other European destinations are almost petrol board, SAJ, you know. Some in the work I say, you know, most of them have returned to almost old levels. They said they're Ghana, they're and then I'm 6 CD, 40%, 6 CD, 50. As at January, no. Yes, international pressure by NT, yeah, they are Russia, Ukraine, it could drew 11, 13, 14, no. Nanka, ne papa moi, we should have returned to bear 6 CD, 7 CD as of this point. Because international market figures, no, as what it is here, my mention was a crude, $112, $120 a barrel, no. Meno was saying $84 a barrel. That's what.
Wow.
Until all they had the difference, no, quite significant, over 36%, 40% be there.
Yeah.
A free so. Sana offer petrol, petrol ni diesel, the chinchim mudada no. Diesel could do 1,340 a metric ton. Some know what I say, as well to me at it, and 1,001 and 1,040. There 300 dB,
so yeah.
Petrol also could do 1,280 thereabout. Me know what I say, it been 800, 850 a metric ton. And also, as well, year. Unfortunately, the Ghanaian consumer cannot boast of a corresponding reduction.
What what is happening? Problem here.
Commander, Central Bank for any economic management team. So, more response for the CDA. Now, your magic be I bet me at this city, no, Ejina. I'm sure this is the time most Ghanaians, including civil society, for you, can share any more said the city could be managed. Oh, Commander, difference a woman, you know, to see any Russia Ukraine view. And as I say, I want to mean COVID view because COVID running on the baby. Russia Ukraine now a ma petrol. Obekan is the international market echo 120 no.
Yeah.
The same Russia Ukraine are still fighting as we speak. As what's in the 84. And so Russia Ukraine is no longer a factor. The same Russia Ukraine at the gas oil, gasoline, it could do 1,000, 2,300 a metric no. And then 800 a metric ton. And at 500 will be. So why is Ghana still paying 11 CD and 14 CD for diesel? Clearly, the difference at the no currency no a CD no what then na sabe enye no. Yes, sure, finance the meka no. We were trading $1 to the CD no at 6 CD 40, 6 CD 50 pesos. Some know what I say and Oko market na wonya 10 CD 50 pesos na is a wutia ye no. Until within a very short span of time no, the CD has depreciated no less than 75 to 80%. Into what is that 70-80% no eka petrol bo that simply is what explains 11 CD 10 pesos now no and 13 CD 99, which is almost 14 CDs for diesel no. That is simply what is accounting for. It is no longer the question of Russia, Ukraine, koto bomb, and the ato bomb war baby. It's simply because we have not managed our currency. And there may now your Ghanaian stock exchange has also been declared the worst performing stock exchange in the world because we see has become almost the worst currency the world over. That is quite the issue we must avert our minds to as a country. It is no longer the issue of Obito Bombo baby. It is now the issue of fiscal discipline.
Yeah.
Now, Commander, must start yes, some analysis. Unfortunately, the central bank entimi anye na adwuma. Na economic management team pet solution. Na sebi bond market here and ya cancel Ghana DA free ho because ya koje bisia na yentimi ntua. Ya je bisia no mo de ye den ya yentimi nchire. Sika ni free hin na ba yentimi nchire. We are not raising enough locally, no. Yeti anye ya 2023 budget kind in November. Commander, there's only one prediction I'm about with VDA. So Ghanaians may be hit with further taxes, unfortunately. Not because Ghanaian, no.
Would you say Ebeya Boko, dear?
Commander, yeti hana yakofa ile video wa yenyo. I do feel the pain for the average Ghanaian, including me. Commander, me say me ko share nkokobu bi ase ananka me pe baby de mebusu afo so enzo ta ebenya baby ada. Cement was 28 Ghana cedis. And 75 cedis a bag. Clearly, through no fault of mine or no fault of the young Ghanaian ebia also when ya 1,000 bi menkoto block encha menkoto cement encha block bi enkosi nkokobu bi nkotene no. Through no fault of yours. And then no one bag of cement are now on 28, no. Price not at triple within a very short span of time. And we are all being squeezed. The unfortunate bit in the commander, through no fault of ours again, we are going to pay more taxes in 2023 because bond market na nankai all corporate business no no. It is no longer going to be able to be available for business no. And say taxes no so ya GST inti or say before Friday but corporate tax ni be they are back home. So clearly what we see coming ahead uti anye ya na petrol cry as the tax for as an home simply because it has always been the laziest avenue sebe empenyufo no pesika omudo omanichire but yen sound the caution that will be resisted. Although me know him so man you know edru baby ana akoye te say there omunipa na kwa o kwa ma omu na binum su na baby na sika na omunye bidi nti obehwe ne yedu atamoko
obi also onya bi ni kra o
almost all commander almost mostly no me fan is a blind loyalty.
That has been the situation, and I mean, yeah, it has been like that for quite a long time. Anyway, all right. So, Medas Minia,
Commander, I'm if I want to say hi.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So that's it. Live on Accra 100.5. Ken Farouk says, Bobie, I have packed my pickup truck, 3.0 capacity engine diesel. Mean to me. Now, do you have a summarize Bibuha? Also, what is happening in Ghana? Bobie, all networks are having problems. Energy sector, telecom sector. Why? Where is the IT vice president? Excellent. And a digitization. And a digitization. And a digital. Here we are. Baby, I have business so many. Listen, Akwaba. Haruna Mohammed is what I say. Haruna Akwaba. And I'm say Harun family members no use to this platform now. Though we are hoping things will be better. And every 3 days it has not been easy for the family. A very tight situation. Anyway, so such sense is one of the blind loyalists is Wafake, the Baba at Circle. He doesn't suffer past anybody, but he will come and defend the MPP. All right, so Bobie fuel is $3.08 per gallon in US of A. All right, so $3.1. You say $1. $11. But Bismarck says so. All what MPP can do is just give excuses and blaming. the MPs will say they don't do rules. Now the president doesn't create jobs. Then, okay, so. And so John Boadu, me a pass and a network ne down. John Boadu catch Ghana for in 2016 say. Ombe creating nyuma ma fe de e say e kofa nkrofo fira man ne bana omukura be ye adwuma ni bina Ghana fo be nya adwuma abu so. Oh. Papa panimo ke kan kwase asem say ya. Say omo nkola ni abreo. And then one any cool day so we'll just put the issues out there and deal with it. But let's do a quick one. Obi atwuma adwuna CBB so. There are issues about this ECG network. If they say hacking, and they are talking about different matters and all that, then if you feel say sabotage against the young man, and yeah, above from because me who some judge a write up be, yeah, some judge say. Internal ECG termites normal internal every year or whatever omutimi bokululu nya almost be $200 million or something. My figure be
it's more.
Okay, my figure be
and
more. Because
last week your studio had a catcher say there is something happening at the ECG. Now my sources were not giving me a very clear picture as at then. But what I understand the whole thing to mean is there is a syndicate at ECG.
I see.
Now, buying way money pack on, and I want to, advise my brother and the new MD, Dubuque.
Okay.
Say.
Oh, you know him personally?
Oh, I mean, Dubuque is well known. He's a lawyer.
Okay.
At some point, I was going to have him do my case for me, but my son found my name. My papa is a lawyer anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they are very prominent people in society. It will be anymore.
Okay. All right.
However, and he has got a prowess.
Okay.
I mean, will be onima de be penasem. Will be a onima de woni Ansah woni trim. Yeah, or no nonsense be me penasem pa. And he has depicted such characters, some years back, and I've seen him to be one credible person. Until someone tells me something more, I don't have anything, maybe.
I have never met him,
okay.
But from what you are saying, I think maybe be a bit.
Oh yeah, no nonsense person.
Okay.
Me, I like such people because such people don't have one more my tumpo.
Anyway,
Kwara, there is a syndicate what ECG. Now, omo system omo timid check your friend is saying ukoto prepaid na omo network ama like meter biano. It's easy to buy credit now. Now, sa payment system no. And kofo edidi wo hopa. And
okay.
Aban call. In fact, timer obekai say John Mahama time be na ECG workers be John Mahama ye say oba be ye privatization no ye demonstration be no sanko for no boka. In fact, they financed everything. Some of them even financed the for those campaign in 2016. I know some of them they are well to do almost they are just workers, but IT for they make millions of dollars from ECG. Now meter system now the latest one now use CCN. Obekaya sa meter system ne ba no na nkofo bi mpese o beje prepaid meters na ebo abonten no.
Yeah.
Because that one was also going to take some of them out of business, they fought it. Emma, at some point, in fact, they have been very powerful at ECG. Now, what I understand, they say from one of my sources, I'm trying to see. I don't know where Sammy Mejani number. I wish I could call him and then have him explain to me what is really happening, because you say or no Samino.
Now, all refer to the ECG
boss.
Okay.
Eba ono. Ena who sa DNA ekoso no. And also obesia no.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what his plan and strategy has been. And he was starting say all your inquiries no. Now who say because enkofobi so enya bi ani. Ena omo kote to. Into the previous MD no, according to sources no, ono de na oyoke. But ono buy no say, if I need papa ni the bobra, he is not somebody who would want easy. Fine, will be a hypocrite to go. But me the Sami that I know, he won't need ECG to survive. He said, so when your appointment cry is okay. The Sami that I know.
Sure.
Ena was started say all digi omo. It was digi ya ko hu nkofo kro no. Ena ofro mo na okache omo say adwuma no on pese ombema oma to aso. It the ACC recently, is something that they have planned to make sure say it will be like any ultimate the NHS. They will blame it on
the CEO.
The CEO.
Then eventually he will be pushed down.
Why they got to prepaid that when ya it's network in Yajuma or this one akobo at where so the bebo napo.
Well,
but you see, I think said the meme tini and credit on tonkoso, but media foot will be magana for and no be more ECG for no speed up on their activities.
Okay.
Because so ni kania na ukutwa tumwa enye crime. Said the ono ti hono na wo so ma kania no. So ono ne crime ne se wo ma kania de a. Unsu kutwa tumwa enye crime.
What is the meaning of
and you obi a wotie no onim nyansa. Me nyam na metro bi nyansa. Die wotie no onim nyansa. Ana nyam me ana metro bi nyansa.
Ukoye wo gadiri a. No. Oh, okay. But we can use this platform to preach that. No. We don't use the platform to preach that.
No, I won't. You see, no,
that kind of.
And somewhere an influence man would die no. I said to say can you hear papa and until what fear now can you doom na through no fault of yours unya kania was it remayedin and the costors are who are sebi
and the kind of complaints about
so your costo na uni na petrol so bo ko ekoso we dey work to petrol na diesel.
Okay.
Ekufa do atre say eni kwan so obi atop petrol na diesel de gu ne tank. Enti no kwan ya be fa so be ya kania ne de.
Ya no kra de onim de omaye.
Bona me mpaye.
Ya no onim de omaye no. Oma drop 50 pesos from diesel. No om de akwa share eye petrol. I mean back to square one. Okay. So Kakra Bedu says when His Excellency Baumia said he is economics wizard, then our economy started Jimmy facing problems. And then he ran back to IT. And I say ECG app has started facing problems. We beg he should not go. He should go away from our app so and sign your phones. This one is coming from Ayeka Krabedu. So many. Then we have for Destiny says Commander, a liter of Total engine oil is now 50 Ghana cedis. Add day Bonnet Bay. A liter of Total engine oil. Yeah, they go 50 Ghana cedis. Hey.
A liter. You need about
Latif says, Bobby, I'm watching you live from Kwabena, so Sine West constituency. Jennifer Boachi says the last 6 years has really taught us what the real meaning of incompetence is. We were given a different meaning between 2012 and 2016. Now, after incompetence, no definition. All right, Joe Money says, Commander, please talk about ECG for us because people are frustrated. They are not getting light to buy. Yet they are announcing on radio that it is resolved and all that. I mean, it's not true. Danladi Ibrahim says Ghanaians are not serious. They are going to suffer more than this. Okay, but Harun.
But Kwabena made a point in his said,
okay.
There is something that I want. Me I am Kasa Minya documents.
Okay.
I'm getting the documents by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
As you promised me, say by 12 in Sabeka.
Okay.
I need to get the documents to look into it. Now, Mesre, whoever is part of that syndicate, and I'm saying this here because Sami Yeminuya, Mihu Nache, Metene Kache, but Oyeminuya, and I like him. I like his spirit. Sami Masem, send your me ten equada, nay, and chew beyond tomorrow. Let us say a criminal.
Okay.
Because I did almost your my way, no. Kwabena question here to your friend is saying ECG. I want question here to
Nkania boom.
Debbie.
Because the Omoji Jinuanum kay
enough money. Kwabena, on bet me Bogana Bosia. Yet me Coco Bobisia $200 million.
Yeah.
Yet me Coco Bobisia $12 million. Not some, they are just about 8 of them all. As far as I know, no, they are just 8 people.
Let's get the documents
worldwide.
Tomorrow and
ABC that. Who told prepaid now? They make money instantaneously.
A man for credit complaints say obisi no or nyane dia or 250 or diko dru fie no na aka 20 ne woso
sanko for na
onim so say
Kwabena dia o my system no my o mo na ye you a system a on Kwabena to say. And I don't see why sometimes we have to privatize some of these things. Because Kwabena said me, yeah, mommy, be a bit to say ECG, near Simina, Meme JJ Ghana for prepaid Sika on behalf of ECG. So me the Quen 10 pesos scrap to Ubia Diaswa. Do you know how much money I will make a day?
Huge money.
And that is what they are doing. Sometimes they make it look as if say, oh, say they are more mudi. And it's a private firm, and that is what they have been doing all this while. And I think, say Sami, Mayan Chuobiantum, and now for the Pakranko police station, and Yoku, and because it's an organized crime.
Yes.
Then it will mean, say Sami is part of the syndicate. And I'm telling my brother, if he's listening, or if someone is listening, tell him, say, while Mayan Chuobiantumwa, I will see him and refer to him.
Well, let's get the documents, understand the issue, and confirm. Say yes, what you are telling us. Because some we shall say kind somewhere last week.
Yes.
And I'm a kohu. Honorable Sam George, to a Facebook page. Quick one, memra. Now, Mante says reason for issue. For this issue is more financial than technical. The main target is to distort the system and make attempts on the revenue side. So it comes back to the little canon. Now, Ansah Plateau says, will be no matter whatever you say, MPP is better than NDC. Do so, none of them. All right, so that's your opinion, and your opinion is well respected.
Wait, we are saying.
Zachariah Larry says, okay, so Peter, no, says, for the last 6 days, my friend is struggling to get light, and now he cannot work. But for today, anyway. So let me move on. Now, Harun, but it seems like the country bits and pieces is breaking down. Looking at and me sure say Obia will use MTN at me a cost crowd more than bear 5. It's crazy. So then me call social media no. A man from a ton yema through social media were complaining.
Electronic marketing.
Electronic marketers, they were complaining so much to ECG is breaking down. 3, me Obia catch him say ye redum somu. Because as I speak now, Ansah na mube no manya 5 informations from different areas. Kumasi Atonsu is off. Obi Sende me Temanu Town is off. Ashaiman is off. And yes, places across the country, minya be 5. Yeah, you know, and yes, a prepaid issue. Omo dundum light. And it seems as a man, I was also
Obia Epe ni Chadie Ansana aban win every power. But I can momentia a tearful grandchildren. We share Nekosu Ghana. Then you would be tempted to conclude, say, near the speculations out there, no, a confirming near Ecosu ECGCC. On him say in this country now under Akufo-Addo, they have developed, every institution has developed the kingpins and cabal, institutional cabals.
I say,
like
criminals.
Every institution. A create, almost a create, sa link no, so that omit me enyeska and make sales, so that they would still be recognized even after they lose power.
What raising serious issue?
Let's go back to 2015 around July. And I'm telling you the history behind ECG and up to data or more, and that is one reason why Midi Ewura John Mahama Yao papa for to the extent say he could not arrest and prosecute Omwana Omushe Saajuma Hunusu. Say to the extent says Efro saying Ubo Sadi no crown. Manya lower manya
Krobo.
Yeah.
When I'm saying sa issue no shall say April 2015 when they started to distort the free flow of electricity power. Now Obimu Efili say we are getting closer to power. Let's align ourselves and do something in support of MPP in the sabotage of NDC's progress in 2015. Somewhere June, July. I'm telling you this, Fawad Wimbra, and you will get the narratives. Okay, after that, no.
Okay, so quick one. My man really, was someone at George, Emma, quick one. I beg confirming what you are.
Yes.
And I read from the tweet handle. The challenges with the ECG are extremely serious. The attack on their system was not external, but carried out by a cabal of criminals.
Yes.
Within the very same organization.
Yes. Yes.
The government must, as a matter of urgency, commence a forensic investigations of the IT department of ECG.
Yes.
My information points to a group that has been siphoning over 200 million Ghana cedis every month. Yes, you read that right. What we are witnessing is internal power play to cripple the new MD, who has dared to open an investigation into these matters. The state security apparatus must, with alacrity, take this matter up and ensure the safety and protection of the MD and his team seeking to uncover the mess. The rot at ECG will make you sick if you truly love this country. And it is not about politicians here. It is Ghanaian citizens taking advantage of the citizens. We demand swift and immediate action. Yes. And this one is coming from Honorable Sabonati.
Well, then I think he's been also fed with the
same information.
And
then it will lend to. So yes,
is that speculation is affirmed. It's confirmed. Say, And in 2015, the movement saw overbilling. What can I say overbilling system na ebaya na o manfo erase concerns we educate 30,000. Yes, I'm saying 2015 July, May, June, July. Now we bill bar somebody in a single room the bill by 15,000 or be bill by 20,000 just to make the system useless.
Yes.
So that they could get to siphon money and still money to support no more support. And so soon after that, they decided to import meters because that time the only excuse at that time
just
was
after
that,
2016.
No,
before
2016.
In fact, I know the man Obekaya Aveno.
Yes.
Year demonstration
yes.
Adena John Mahama person or privatizing.
Very good. Very good. What
that time
that was May, June, July.
Uni nipa oma me ehun say ade. Uni nipa oma me hu ade ne to. Nana akomia.
Just imagine.
Nana akomia na me hu ade ne to.
So that time no. The moment that a demonstration took place and John Mahama says that incident took place, John Mahama said, look, we need to privatize it. We can't continue to be making losses as a nation by extension and a profit-making institution like ECG. So once we privatize it, we'll do. Hey, omo make a profit out of Sanema Omudino. They rose against it, and then soon after John Mahama exited power, they implemented it. They brought a company no didn't cry. The PDS. Soon after that, because they had the link, plan it. As I say, once this man has proposed this, this direction so that we can make our ends meet. But the irony of this particular incident is that the people have accepted, say, yeji sa prepaid meters. Ye were the parrot meters. Obifie, if you were taking or consuming less than 100 megawatts per a month, and you can say 50 megawatts per month, ye the industrial ebreo, so that if you say there be one pair, then they will then tell you, say, ye need meter. They are bringing you a new meter that is going to be used, okay, outside, not even in your compound. In the areas where we stay, if you come around here, some meters na ye use wo, it's different from near Omu Yusu. The question is,
I see.
Why are we using that particular one? It was a pilot one. Now Omu di brain said we should use it, and it was very bad, and up to date is very bad.
How bad?
Once you go buy a credit as if you are using it for a month, it gives you 2 weeks of 300 cedis, 200 cedis. What do you call why? They will tell you that is what you have been using. Look, my last experience now was when I went to Ansah. That's where we tap our. So I went there, and there was one woman, in fact, a presence woman, came there and said, look, my husband is a retiree. I am still in active service, about to retire. We are the only 2 people in the house. We use one freezer, one freezer, no air condition, fan and bulbs a month. How can I pay 350 cedis a month? What am I using? Less than 2 a month ni asamamika. And between that time and today, as we speak, we pay power to go and buy kra unya. Let's wait and see the outcome. They are going to replace all the meters that we think say it is not enough. The money they have siphoned within 1 month, 2 weeks is not enough. They will award contracts to people and tell you, say, some meters now, if you have difficulties in buying prepaid, it means your meter has a problem. So they are money making machine. Another bingo for some people. So this is the plan. we are going into election again. So these people, that cabal, institutional cabal now, institute in every institution now, everybody has an interest. By extension, the head criminal, they will go and do their sales at the end of every month. So Mahama as brother, I'm talking of the ECG boss. Oye diya ultimate fighting. There is that cabal that has a solid backing from Jubilee House. They come to make sales. Umpo Mahama. They are part of it, and he cannot do focal. But the future is bright because some of us now, yenim the way and manner these people operate. At the end of the day, when they decide to propose all of these things, the institutions will rise. I'm talking of the COS. We would not sit and allow that to continue, just as they did when Mahama decided to privatize it, and these same people rose against it. Will also rise against the new meters now. I have had that information. ECG. So a lot of times, when you hear they are coming for meetings from the north, I always laugh. But he would, say, oh, this is what we are coming to do, and you laugh because they know that at this point, this is what we are doing. At this point, we need to do this. And so once they schedule all of that, at the end of the day, they must achieve them, whether hook or crook. And that is what is happening now. So for us, I know, say, what happened, it is internally generated schemes just to get money and steal. So at the end of the day, it is they want to make sure they continue. so that is what is happening. Upo, you will succumb. What you say? So where the me brother Mahama
and the way Nkrofoko to lighter or motivo no obi anka nche change meter no say eba pa wa kra be diri ka ko sia say me meter no e say change no
they say mama no
but that meter na yes is no my understanding is that
okay
say yema ebia yema o meter wo na yema o meter no say wo ntwaka
why I don't know what
you pay
no
you have a problem with your meter.
No, wait. Obia okoji ni meter till wo okoji u meter. You pay for it.
But say
it's a business that I ever ventured in. Okay. Say ECG be say meter or uncheska.
Okay.
Sa wo ko say wo koji meter. E dia kobo fia fa ne se fie foforo awasie ana se bia
se omo ma se
you tamper with the meter
your mom ma say you babe change meter so
what I think happened in President Kufuor's regime change of meter in Professor Mills in Mahama time now almost sa omo wage ho all the way to Kaswa ya no mo meter na e babonten no Oman you obieska. Do you know do you know how it sings?
No, it's true.
Omo so meter na ye de ba bebo ho no eno ene ma omo use IT ne digiska no the opportunity to control how much you buy. Until I'm trying to get the understanding say if there should be a change of meter, na every acrophone somewhere, it should be acceptable. No. Because some meter na bohono, ne ID no, and the control no, any ECG for some beam. I was syndicating them.
Yes.
And wa krofo ne sem. Wo de omko police station. Wo de omomfa ehun code ni password ni bibia ma. The control of it no. They still can manipulate. And you know, the best is to cut them out of business.
So what
do you understand the point?
Trying to say,
and me mama phone I had o the MTN ako to MTN sim and MTN for ball no said they na no pay but to be money CEO ni papa because anopa me ye obi 15 cedis yet me e-levy and it's a crime.
15 cedis.
15 cedis. It was my first
10 cedis chromote.
It was my first transaction. Yet me e-levy 23 pesos, and it's a crime. And I've said it, and I will take them on at the appropriate time. ECG, MTN. I did a your mono. A company ni Kwabegu. Antiquabra?
Yeah.
Mitano, eh? At the said you walk to MTN SIM card. And I say MTN for a chow, so Ukabucha, Yemfa, SIM card no Kayenton. Or more cry de Bebrel. Safe na ba be adwuma it is our brand no no so benya sika it is our card na sim na ekura wo no so MTN for the ball kro no a said na om de boy kro no wo e-levy mu ya na wo pesa wo ye yi a wo pesa wo switch so be over ko bi a Vodafone na say bi a Airtel Tigo what ma say it is a ECG for na decide say enkofo we mu they have controlled the system and they are making customers suffer. They are making profits illegally. They can cut them out of business, bring new meters, bring new setups. Then they can because and yes sir, and Kofona and Casa system yes, they always siphon.
Okay, all right. Now one quick comment here says just so you know. It is the same politician who supply meters on contract basis. We have several types of meters in the system. All ECG does is to get them and install. These meters are only imposed on them to install. So which means even if they decide to, install new meters, the problem will persist.
Yes. Well, for me,
it's possible.
Trying to say, they are creating an avenue to continuously be in business. That's what I am talking about. They don't have any Ghanaian, for that matter, Ghana at heart.
Okay.
Whatever they will do to continue agenda, no, and no pay.
Okay. I'll come back now. BTU Nascimento says what Listowa is saying is true, and okay. So Kakra Bedu say 2014. Almost a year postpaid meters, every see a year prepaid in 2014. Our drew. Okay, 21. But also 2021, almost a year same post meters no. Abba. And okay, Kagrabedu. Yeah. I'm not getting your issue well. Lawrence Akpanya says, "Come on, I'm watching you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Do you know that most of the loans that the finance minister went for has not hit Bank of Ghana account, but rather transferred to unknown account? Yes, and that is the next work we are coming to work on. $100 million oil money missing, and Ghana and Penifo Brasha see raise issues." The issue is that we have an account, an oil account. And here it says Kano Ekum. To say the Kano Furiata and Yakufadu, we are MPPs kind of position. A free Eco Bank, a diverted to another bank. $100 million no, or more diverted at the Aquacoto, a year different account. And now Jomama is insisting. Pacho, Monfa Jomama, and to a pages mom. Jomama is insisting that they should get the money back to their original account because there's an account for it.
And mind you, there was a GCB thing to that happened.
GCB, the Katabe payment.
Yes, 52 billion.
Yeah,
Ghana cedis.
Yeah,
52 billion Ghana cedis.
Apart from that, Closac.
Yes.
Closac also ever complaining last year say finance ministry a divert to 5 million Ghana cedis from account to account to be mu.
Can you imagine?
How can you be
Can the same Ken Oforiata?
Yes, money laundering.
The same Ken Oforiata. Closak say what divert to musika 5 million Ghana cedis. You know you did home come ya ante wansem. Then issues of GCB ya ante wansem. Then $100 million.
What? Oil money.
Oil money. Yeah profit kakra yenya ya de bebo ya ho brase on mine no. Onipa da sani
there's a statutory account for it.
Yes. So ya be ya ho adwuma quick one me pacho yanko ya be ya ho adwuma then SCS say busa questions say what is happening tabia heba center so men ka che Ghana for say enwumre e ba se bia wanu mu ato untumi ni di honam ya wo ya no abomodin say tabia heba mixture obenum bi or the tabia heba capsules aba ya ye no eye waist pains constipation eboa papa intimi so anadwi wote eye yenka na meka wo say tabia heba center enyu hu free mo acolis in omo bom sa ya wada be a live band ni fiada nwumre nya agro Saturday Sundays na aba peso peme omo event centers wo eya peso odi dwumadie bi a obekọ acolis in ewo eye oyarfa tema no ne pima filling station no ene din hwani mu so obetumi contact wo mo e de afri wo maame enka wo se eye top choco wanya bia na wa mo ankoda no omo wo eye top choco chocolate spread no eya ni paste no wo de fa eye brodo mu a o na se wo mbre me bi e de no na o behwem se wo de fa brodo no mu me de ja yo na me fare 40 ya me de kire na be dwuro me ho
O de fem.
Okay, they say the American miatie.
Umia na what?
Okay, so top choco mesra so wonyi bia enkoda no pepa e na afi so mo top choco chocolate spread no 3 in 1 yen de o say de ohia ni so hie na de gum wona wo kro no amanfo ntumu so yi no mo enkoji bi Edu Herbal Clinic but it will take time, right? Okay, so Edu Herbal Clinic say en cancer Ghana for nyina say eba stroke in your yade and I say asthma and I say bia bound to me fair fro bema hunsu agene jaundice typhoid hepatitis me pacho Edu Herbal Clinic na do nya che odoko official town on ben eye Gloryland Ebenezer Preparatory School from 020 1044 221 onsa ebetimi aka omo no one issue but quick one answer na ora mama adewe beba another issue is so unfortunate for us the way production no network no amwaye and anya hanko I think across the country obia air struggle those on Facebook those on YouTube tuning and whatever they are struggling but ye be yi asem no mu ba kope because it's very necessary and asem no mu ba kope got to do with wuntumi ma hu sa man for raise issues na me ka galam say na asem na George Kwate one of the Kufuado boys and he's my brother in a way Eddie Betu was say Ghana for ye nim nkofo kromo yes na still yebusa okay so me pacho orajo mama tweet no tweet and mama go through quick one mama na muntie ho asem so or tweet about 8 hours ago and this is John Dramani Mohammed's handle and I read news that some $100 million has been diverted from petroleum funds for unapproved expenditure is most disconcerting. Section 3 of the PRMA, that's the Petroleum Revenue Management Act, 815, is explicit that all petroleum revenue due the Republic derived from whatever source shall be assessed, collected, and accounted for by the Ghana Revenue Authority. Section 15 of the Petroleum Exploration and Production Act, It's also clear that, and quote, any borrowing exceeding the cedi equivalent of 30 million United States dollars for the purpose of exploration, development, and production shall be approved by Parliament and shall be in consonance with the Petroleum Revenue Management Act. There can be no justification for diverting revenues accruing from the nation's share of petroleum resources into any other account aside the PHF. The Minister for Finance must, as a matter of urgency, repatriate all such illegal payments back into the PHF without delay, as there is no record to confirm parliamentary approval on any such loans acquired by GMPC in their work program. And this is a tweet from Ora John Dramani Mahama. And you're not going to raise issues way. I know say Manteya no are raising issues about this money. The minority in parliament are raising issues about this money, and other various organizations are raising issues about this money. And it's sad that we time is very limited. Thank you. So listen, Haruna. I hope that with what we have read here has given you a clearer picture of what is happening. And your thoughts on this matter?
The 100 million.
Yes. You better be dealing with just one to me and we leave, because then come videos be on this Galamsey matter. But I'm on for Busa say a handful. Even the MPP people are asking a handful. A handful no. Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, I say, one to me, Nimri Forest, no, he was operating illegally from 2018. Were to gold, sir. Obi Yadiana illegal, any criminal. So, Muni will be a crown, and you want to be prosecuted. No, sir. Minister issue statements so I do be illegal, which means the state has enough evidence to prosecute the person. And the state has enough evidence. So you can't tell me that you don't have evidence to take one to me to court. I didn't write that paper. You Abu Sami.
And then Minerals Commission.
And the Minerals Commission, yes. Including the national security. Because Minyasho say Abu out of Onwana, say or Betro Baby, sir. He has done consultations, mind you. When you say want to be the Ashanti regional chairman for the party in power, which on also government. So issuing the statement about Wontumi was not just maybe one night. There were consultations from the National Security, BNI, and other places, and for them to even emphasize say what Wontumi Nimri Forest was criminal. No,
yeah.
I mean give credence that look. Yani mo bi akra no mo akere nipa baako ya wo to Galamsey. Assuming we don't know anybody. What say one? Now, apart from that, we have a Ewusi tape. A Ewusi, a former vice chairman, yes. Central Region MPP. In a leaked tape, he mentioned Gabi Ochedako. For the past 1 month, I have been making this noise. He mentioned Gabi Ochedako as the heart of Galamsey in Ghana. Okay. Is the CID interested in this matter?
No.
Are they ready to pick up the tape, call Ekwousi, investigate Gabi Ochedako? I think even John Boyd was mentioned. Are they ready? So when you send your boys to Facebook to go and tell Ghana for say, what is the meaning of Yehunun Krofukro? Meanwhile, the audio is there. I did not manufacture it. We have national security. We have say and Yane Gabi Numina Shagalam say for no. Yane Gabi, John Boadu, won to me, and Yanati and Wagum, and Yana Galam say for no way. Nasa say a Kuhu or more. Galam say for no Susi Abubo Mudia, Yanomana, and Shagalam say for no. Yakwana Yeba. Today, Franklin Kujo was shocked when Mekacha and said, "I buy extra $10 million for Galamsey communication." He was shocked on Facebook. He was not like challenging me, but he was seeking for, further and better particulars to what I'm saying. Now we say, yes, it happened. Almost $100 million, and only the media side, they gave them, they claim so much $10 million for media.
Yes.
And
to help fight against
that I'm saying. And as to whether even the $10 million no call here and Ansah, so we can tell. Then almost so the point is, yenim krofokro. Omo yesa no yenim omo. Then ne ajayi busa se eye henfo. Oko Peace FM, and I was telling you this. Kwame Sefa kan ti won. Onim krofokro.
So onu su ye bi.
Ofa, I'm not sure.
Well, I wouldn't be able to substantiate it here, but
yeah.
Oyebi.
No, a community mine, a small scale mining or.
I'm saying, say, why not one year galamsey? No, MPP abai.
This is my point. Oko Joy FM. Would omu jiranchi omunim. Omu nyina tie ekwo wusi tape. Class FM fo tie, Accra FM fo tie. Obi asoro so obebo Gabi din. De obi asoro say obetra radio so aka say Gabi watch the akoka ho. Gabi watch the akoka wa Gabi watch the akono owi nipa na wana oye hwan. Where dey?
Owi nipa na nkura so ordinary sin na. Ordinary
see ashare na we. Eya nti obi antimi mo Gabi din wo kromo a ase obi asoro because omo mkoji sika e ho no omo bio ana say na Gabi we Gabi we
so Gabi o maska
Gabi wo na mo no e fa so be na Ghana nya free Gabi o chere da ko eso say Gabi atimi di obi akose BNI as BNI then so what? So at the end of the day say in this me Bobie na egbo mi din wo galanse bo enke ba chimi Rebecca anya na jo 11:30 na obeso am se makoka na asem wo aviation. But this so including Otumfo, including Asofo, ye nya hwe galamse fo no.
Yes. Abra ye ni mo mufie. We know them.
Anyway,
but financiers.
I don't know. Ubetumi dia fra we no tell na me call a list we so. Then me yam adwuma last one.
Sa chrono na ye witness wo oman Ghana no. Seriously speaking. Me dream na sometimes we be say do we really have the youth who are patriotic in this country? That's the first question I maybe sir. My second question now, maybe bisa no so say. Indeed, do we have an active opposition party in this country? Do we have opposition party in this country? Now, the question number 3 is say, are they the same people in opposition who promised Ghana that Omubaba preventi chrono, Omuba protecti the purse, the public purse of this country? That's the third question now, maybe sir. Now the first question about say you patriotic youngsters in this country. They say the only time who say obi a fighty under this states called Ghana, for which we all belong, no say when it is time for him to get something to his mouth and somebody is holding his hand. That is the time I will say a month for a demonstration. That's how I see it. Because if anybody in this country say we are patriotic to the extent say this penchant lifestyle of this, criminals, so to speak, say, and that if it is not diversion of public funds, if it is not reckless borrowing and spending without accountability, if it is not the allocation of resources to themselves and identifying properties to themselves, I don't see at any point say obi etimi sorry ebisa say this particular amount to say His Excellency former President John Mahama ebisa say quoting an act to indicate, say, Bebia, your oil money every bar. There is only one source that you need to trace it. And law, your law, a backy was accession now, John Mahama.
It's sad, eh?
There is one source, and after we receive Sasikano, there's another where you would apply Sasikano if you indeed want to use it. There's only one source. He quoted it. And the second question is that, do we have opposition in this country? There be, if you ask me, any opposition. Because I am comparing then Mahama regime and then Akufo-Addo in opposition. The way are now the government in line. We are not seeing same as NDC. I'm not joking. What at all do you want John Mahama to do again after telling you this as opposition? Is it that some members of the opposition are in bed with this government? That's the question I'm asking.
The problem with NDC now.
Why?
The problem with NDC now, NDC has become somehow a house full of hypocrites. Rollins time no. Now enyema now NDC are living with them is like living with hypocrites.
Yes, I don't get it.
Then I ask myself, what is the meaning of yenimi? All of a sudden they have become NDC tactician.
So to the extent, let me tell you something.
And the idea buga as you teach him na masa
during an MPP in opposition, the dirty works na AFAC. The dirty works for the party na AFAC. Na AFAC were they intelligent than the current members of NDC today? Is that the question we should be answering or asking? Because if you ask me today, you would never ever see say Akufo-Addo will come out a coffee and the next day or two Amafo Obesikrum, just as Mahama is asking. So what at all do we want John Mahama to do again after telling us, say, I have your blessing, you can do ABC. Let's fight against all this chrono.
Na NDC for no leadership ni biase akọ blame John Mahama.
I don't get it.
For
because this is not the first time. PIAC has always come out with this since 2020. PIAC, I'm telling you.
Oil money
oil monies that look, $500 million unaccountable, a year back 100 million, a year 50 something, and all of this. The Auditor General, PIAC will come out and say all these things. Opposition, I don't know whether Omusro and now they are in bed. Are they taking their share or what? And parliamentarians will even come and contradict the communicators as well. Because what is happening in Parliament, to be frank with you, I'm so disappointed in my own brother. Haruna Idrisu, I'm so disappointed in him. Because to a large extent, what John Mahama has said, I don't know when the parliamentary convener, what will be their actions though. But as we speak today, if Anka MPP 2 days is even too much, Anka Manfobe hit the street. But what are we saying?
I want you to bring $100 million.
Live. This is live. And yes, hearsay. And yes, and then it has not landed.
$100 million.
$100 million. And you cannot trace it to the consolidated fund because it is that the statutory account now. All those monies will drop. You trace it, it has come, but it is not in that account. Sikane Wahi, you can't trace it. The youth of today are so self-centered to the extent say, you are the enemy. Because they will not come out to fight for Mother Ghana again. So you will be prevented from speaking your mind. You will be prevented from being patriotic. The only person who is fighting for his interest is the politician. As we speak, a woman. But today, as we speak, Go to the Facebook and you see those hungry people who are paid by our taxpayer defending defenseless. Today you will hear people talk about the 100 million and buy it. What can you see? So Mahama is lying. Apart from this platform, I have not heard any platform talking about 100 million dollars oil money.
So what they do is that they take huge sum of monies, they use it to pay few, and they get away with the rest.
Yes, that's it. That's it. And for me, you know, minua abujinapo, minimono, we will be a me penasam. But the rhetorics has become too many. The source of the galamsey in this country.
We know.
Unless, of course, you are not in Ghana.
We know.
Because I know, sir, if Wontumi was an opposition member, we all know what would have happened.
Debut. Now, excavators, no. Oh, here ni Bennett circle to a dear. And that trotro driver bay, and it was cow, they got excavator, very 3 billion.
That's the question we ask.
Oh, by the way. So, we know the people who have the money.
Want to me, Kase or 5 concessions in Western region. 5 concessions. Now that one of it expired 2035. 2035. Baby, is expiring in 2035. That's the question on the concession, and it has 2 of them. 2035. The other one, that's why they are telling you, sir, the Mineral Commission that came out to write the letter, say, it is true, say, 3 of his companies are doing prospecting. The question is, what is prospect? That's the question. What is prospecting? Are you getting the drift? No?
Yeah.
Say, they gave him concessions, okay, and then they have given him license to mine in 2 areas, and then the other 3 is prospecting. This is brofo. Your man who say uncle say forest, no, but they have not given him a license to go and do it. Who come in where Jinapo? Jinapo will tell you, say it's a Haruna the car. Jinapo will tell you, say, Koya Jumano, me my own license, but Koya sales, Yachiwa. I know what to say.
No, but
that is what they do.
No, but the Bunuano statement define Wontumi stay in the Nimri Forest Reserve as illegal.
What did they make? I'm saying, sir, go and do your dirty work. I will come out and defend you. I won't give you paper. They will tell you, sir, when your is wrong. A Mineral Commission came out to say, sir, Papa Yamano license to mine. Abu says he has not given anybody license to go. Listen, to go to the forest. So want to make presence in the forest is illegal, but he's there to do prospecting, but not mining. So what's the difference here? You have not asked him. You have given him the authority to go and do prospecting, but you have not asked him to mine. So what are you telling us? What's the difference between prospecting and mining? What's the difference? Go and check, say, how does he do that to check? Tell me. But
it seems what is
that?
It seems
it's a process. What did I say? It's a process. So before you will get to the process to know, say, just I will say. So nobody should even go to the forest, let alone doing prospecting in the forest. So Abu Kano, he knows the right thing. We are not kids. So the fact that we can boldly forget about a hearsay from a former chairman of Central Region, that's a leak tape. I would even say it's a young rubbish in your Kano. We should take Gabi out. We know the criminal. The criminal is Wontumi because he is the person we've got at hand now.
All right, we know that the criminal and the criminal is want to be now.
Yes.
One quick from a very good friend. I say, Bobie, I bought my meter 3,000 plus when it became 40. I paid 1,500 Ghana cedis not too long ago, and it's Kwame Kodi. Now another friend has sent me. He will say, Bobie, ask the vice president that who is Madam Khadija Amwa. And is it true she is the one financing Dr. Baumia campaign for the primaries? And is it also true that she was sent to Eka Energy to protect his interest? Oh, okay, so that Khadija Amwa is working with Eka Energy, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Wow. Oh, I see.
Many Papa, the Alan, the gentle gent. Today is his birthday. Alan Cash.
Oh,
except that me son come cash here. Alan Cash, happy birthday. Oh, Charlie. Mini Papa.
I see. Anyway, but Felix says, I just can't believe Parliament can't reconvene on an emergency
to deal with this
issue. But they still want
seriously
to enjoy their holidays when the country is in crisis.
If it has to do with
okay, Tim Jomin says Abujinapo is just a criminal. He's just one of them. And Kweku Daniel says even the chiefs in the Ashanti region so yo. And I do know Mutu Galamse. But listen, now it seems like we are engulfed in poverty, hunger. While we are dealing with our poverty and hunger because of the Ukraine war and COVID, then we are dealing with IT issues. Our phones are not working properly. The telcos are not giving us good services.
Ukraine-Russia
war. Then we are dealing with a ECG. We can't buy. But still, as we are struggling to, make sure say you better manage your home in all this crisis, then you have criminality. Every now and then hitting us left, right. Majak. Now, $100 million, we can find it. We can find it. For the former president to raise issues, then SMS will be set up. No, then Galam say almost so yes, Bako, illegal, ain't moon crofocron, says, to me no. Say, or Yanasia, or Kaka near Wanasia, or ye mate near Nasa. Yeah, so at the end of these are the two issues pending, and it seems like a mouthful problem with ECG in quarantine. They are not looking at that way that, look, there is something dangerous happening in Ghana.
Kwara Sanko for Yenchi, Minchia phobia. 100 million oil money, no. Kwara senya krono a enko man we nkenu ba bia adru ye o. Enko man we ka be gina ne na so nka be fe. Especially if you think about how much money Akufo-Addo aban ensa aka. Na wo hwe say omuni hwe, they have nothing to show for that money. Anybody by any stretch of mind cannot conclude anything apart from Chrono. Your conclusion is that Sesikana ba na oni bibia obetimide ne satene so sa de we nam this kana ya. You can only deduce that nature Sesikana ba and wono wa privatize a public fund. And wayama akwai to say no, there was a time I discussed scandal fatigue. Wona obo krono no afekura de wa bo krono ama wa bre say watobaha say pekra say obe discuss in the chrono being because just say kwaku basashi ade de or buy ya no or bese ade
kwaku de
basashi ade just say who say ya boni dia bata bibi ho na chese chrono ene e be koso where the happenings in the MPP in the previous under the previous leadership, able leadership of Afoko, Kwabena Japan, Sami Krabna, or Pam, they foresaw this come. The three, they foresaw this come.
Sami Krab, Afoko,
Senior Krab, Kwabena Japan, Afoko.
Yeah.
They foresaw all this come. At that time, you know, the only bold person that spoke, and he spoke because Kwabena, and until yana time be a misrenya me say, sebi omo be a who's capping. Kwabena, can he be anywhere crowfo?
Okay, you are talking about,
for example,
Obia, why business, a Jumanya,
what brenya?
Because there was Kafa Cromphone, because you have 4 Kruma.
Kwabena won yeska for. Omunyeska for.
Omuwoska. One Faka and person in Yeska.
Fine, me, I me the reference from the Bible. I think, say, I don't have to say Sikeni, I have to say
or the 4. Okay.
Obi ordene ho obi a wabobra wanya ni sika ya onim kwan ofa so onya ni sika onim se oni kontompo ni obi ade.
Okay, so let's take somebody like say Sam Jonah.
Yes, ordene ho o kan adwen o kan
or you're the 4
or you're the 4 wabobra onim nyansa onim de wabrɛ no wanya obi se Ibrahim wabrɛ no wanya obi disa Afoko wa bre na wanya ni sika wo Akufo-Addo loto kiosk ra wo mi ebida enso wo pesa wo tena ewiem hyan a wo mo abobra wo mo papa no abobra wo mo papa no nya akronfo wo mo nya akronfo ani gye wo mo pesa wo mo gye no anu bi na pesa wo gye enso wo mo bra
ani gye be ya
emu sisi mu dewa ni nkonya ane enkatwi
sisi power
na wa wo hwe esi egu anu mu
ya baba wo ka tete
ya mam ka tete wo hwe esi egu anu mu a esi mu etutu na wo hwe enam a Akufo-Addo ko fa awe a se wa broni wo hwe Listen, honam no. Oh, it was the same in Kuala Brim.
So me ha.
What must I say? What the same in Kuala Brim? Adia, a so chair no pe.
Karambani, how's a mouse say Karambani?
What I say? And now why you say no wa bonny brat say obia. Sabio, I say, ye king be, I say Arab king bia, one BBDA. This is the man that in 2016 he was with cap in hand begging every Ghanaian, every MPP member to donate for change. Donate for change. Pedofrata Crawforsa to bottom ni a pig wearing white, a pig. Wearing white pig. You see, wearing white.
No, he's the architect.
He has been the brain behind all the criminal activities from opposition.
So on one of the part, no, a Japan
yes,
data
Prudential Bank.
Yeah, he did that.
You see, and Afoko saw this come, and he was very clear at it. I said, no, this cannot happen under my watch. Because as at that time, Afoko can any Kwabena Japan Sami Krab mo yes adian. It was as if say me and see and Tumagufi were one thing, but Afoko didn't agree with them because he is a British trained person. I will know him say, my Bob brand many Missika na media. Wo my bra, Missa Peja Missika at the Bros of a campaigner. Now would the Akoma Unia Cromfort to bottom ni Balawo Canoforata. Some of them go to companies and go to shares. Now maybe the minimum shares it all. Minimum company shares it doesn't be quoted shares. Now me ma bombe ya
transfer dia ba bedru.
Eti wo mo dia de ne free opposition sa krono ena dia mefa, eja dia mefa. Ena de krono kesi abai. Se say no, omo form man na dia. Omo nwe ho, boom no mafa. Kora, I've always quizzed the minds and conscience of Ghanaians. Say, can anyone convince me say sika ekufodo si wa bob besiano ni nyina aba bedu Ghana?
It can be possible. It can be possible.
Hwe sika waje free oil sector. Jo Mahama no kra only one well. And then ukra 2 more. Amana ye 3. You have nothing to show for the oil utu e Ghana ha. Oil buo kosro na. Ye ka oil buo kosro wiase amama mu nyina no na Ghana soso ne buo kosro. Yensu etubi. Ye ton yensu enyamfaso. It is say a barrel. 114 your friend is saying a year. Say minua Duncan buy or see Edu 84 or see 84 me boy. Ne yesu enya 114 ni bi. De ye ton bia ne yesu enya 114 ni bi. Ohamu chichemu a yebenya bia no. We were also having profit. John Mahama wakote stabilization fund. Say sika no say oil ne bo okosoro ne enya sika beto futuo mu a. Yemfa say
ye wo krom ha. Listo emfa your friend is saying press conferences on various cartels or moye galamsey MF akranya more than 4 times different
yeah
eyo omububodi o with mrekudu kanom din yade.
You appoint a galamsey as your deputy lands and natural resource
if
minister.
Indeed you want to
when
fight,
the man is a galamsey or your galamsey
yes.
or 2 galamsey
so
or 2 muram your friend say kwayem galamsey.
Yeah, it's so Haruna.
Test mining.
If you want to fight it, omo press conferences no. Call them.
Yes.
Ask them. And ahimfo na press conferences no. Then they give you their evidence. Then you start your investigations there. You are not interested in those press conferences. Those names here, you are not interested. You are not interested in nothing. Who has made $100 million at the fighting galamsey?
Who can press conference, Cabra?
Jesus Christ.
If I should tell you the number of petitions that Aqua presidency, Akufo-Addo hold, I know about 8 of them. Different. And then
networking team meant me amo. Anyway, listen, we have just 3 minutes to go, and it's so sad that a Jumani is saying, but quick one, I have Ore Ibrahim Mahama picture here.
Yes, Baba, we salute you.
And Baba,
congratulations.
Baba won a year.
Africa.
Yes. Yeah. So Emmy Africa Awards 2022, and you have Ibrahim Mahama here as the personality of the year.
Yes,
that's for Emmy Africa.
Baba, we give you a standing ovation.
So I mean, more man.
What Ghana mean?
And I think Ibrahim has gone through a lot. Especially
this first time with himself.
Yes,
I think last 2 years.
Yeah, he has gone through a lot. Even when they were eating from his hands. Now omunam because me Anthony Cabo Emma mi Ibrahim na a far flight mawdi o ma me futum ko. No. Where they na me jina hobi. So it's not like anything. John Boyd, but omu we need power no. Omu di na temama ase criminal bi. na yɛbɛkyerɛ ne nyansa paa.
That's what
Today,
happens.
Today,
brain tumor the baby.
Today with ne Jata Cement, and look at what Osaf Mafuba is working with Jata Cement. Why employ Osaf Mafuba? So just imagine if Ibrahim Mahama you be on the pain a year there, you can imagine.
Yeah.
And was this out in Yamakranko free Ghana hako. And when you enter Jata Cement, a funny pump over 4,000.
Gabi Kra envelope be in front of his house. Ibrahim Mahama na ebisa na Gabi nso offering him. Me who saw pictures on I'll share with you. That no more opposition.
Oh, you know the Omuni Gabi no me if you no mu didi.
Oh, I know.
But I say omu kwa omu ba omu mekandi Ibrahim Ayamomo. Yeah. Omu mekandi Ibrahim Ayamomo. They come to town and insult him and paint him as John Mahama nini nua de. Omu ya akromfo. Adentia omu ye ntafo. Omu no we no no emprenkensi men omu no nya akromfo. Omu mo sisa ye niema de kɔ island Trinidad and Tobago. And it does omu fan tre kroma akra na akola bi anya so mfa so. Omu sisa no omu de kɔ islands. No omu ne amanfrafo na akɔche. So anyway, enti ya no Ora Ibrahim Mahama baby a obia no congratulations from your citizen show team ni nyina ene wadofo nyina. I mean you deserve it, young man be a or yes science something as an invention something what to me akofa young man na bakra. And he's yes, and he's helping the young boy. I mean, say obey to me, aye baby, and we need such men in the system. So, Baba, thank you so much. All right, so therefore, and come on, you know, and I had that. Unfortunately, your time in Asia, and you're discussing your mind very serious. Listen to me. Oko Kateswa. Can who say? Can who say, where you on? Good. Can who say, I dear back pepper and fashion. Let us arise and fight for Ghana. There be a name in Kengas.